But guess what, kids? There is some bright light at the end of this tunnel because we have been on a long journey, and this journey is not coming to an end, but to a new chapter. We have some big, exciting news. Are we talking like big news?
For sure not that news.
Are we talking like Russia World Cup big news?
No. No.
What was the other
That didn't
one that
work
people
out.
were guessing? Are we talking,
Did you start a new app?
Nope. For sure I'm not working behind a desk right now. We have not but one, but two really exciting things to share with you today. Tell them the first.
We're just your average family who is choosing to live a not-so-average life. We decided to sell everything and leave our home for an adventure around the world. And now, we are the Bucket List family. Garrett, Jessica, Dorothy, Manila, and Callie. Welcome to our family adventure. Where are we off to next?
Quite possibly the longest travel day ever.
Maybe the hardest, but for sure the longest.
Okay, let me just say what it was
Okay,
because
go for
it was insane. Galapagos to Guayaquil, Guayaquil to Quito, Quito to Lima, Lima to Miami, Miami to Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C. to Albany. It was...
7 airports in less than 24
It
hours.
was a long day.
And it was one of those days where if something went wrong, like, it went wrong.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
just thing after thing went wrong.
Flight number 1, we can do this. Flight number 1, and we can do this. Manila, come kiss the plane.
Rudy, hold that for Callie. Good job.
1, 2, 3, lift off. Flight number 2, we got this. Flight number 2, we got this. What about Callie?
Oh, we'll get it.
Flight number 2, we're almost there. Flight 1 and 2, we're almost there.
We made it to Peru.
Flight number 4. You got this. Maybe. Maybe not.
Are you showing up? Huh?
This is our 4th flight. It's 12:15 a.m. This is what we're entering the airplane with.
Are you gonna say we got this or we don't got this anymore?
We might die.
Somehow this is working for a little bit. You walk off the plane and carry your backpack?
Wait, this is number 5, 5, 5, there's 2 more.
Yes, because there is 2 more. Number 5 and number 6. So this is number 5. We're doing 6 flights today.
Flight number 5, we got this. Flight number 1, we got this. Last flight, we got this. Last flight, we got this. We got this.
Hey, Brody, you hold it for me. Good job.
1, 2, 3, lift off.
And I rise up, I rise like the day. I rise up, in spite of the ache. I rise up, and I'd do it 1,000 times again. With you, with you,
We did it!
with you.
Okay, let's go, let's go. This is the tough thing about our lives is sometimes you want to give up. Sometimes things are going bad and you want to quit. But when you don't have a house to retreat to,
Yeah, it's like, what are you gonna do? Where are you
where
gonna go?
right?
Yeah.
And so that's one lesson we've had to learn during our travels is we might not have a home, but this is our home.
That's right.
I've run around on the beaches of LA, skip stones by the bay. I'll take you there someday.
Spend New Year's Eve once in Times Square, breathed in that London air. But if it ain't with you, who cares?
My passport's thick from all that we've been through, but the best thing that I've seen is you. Oh, and I'll go wherever the wind blows, just as long as you are by my side. And I'll be wherever this road leads, just as long as you are here tonight. Anywhere with you is home. Anywhere with you is home. And I can drive 1,000 miles if I'm driving there with you. Oh, I can drive the rest of my life if it'll always be us two.
Oh, and I'll go wherever the wind blows, just as long as you are by my side.
And I'll be wherever this road leads, just as long as you are here tonight. Anywhere with you is home. Anywhere with you is home.
The kids on that travel day,
Champs.
right? It's not even credit to us. Like, we both inside were just breaking down and we were just so done. It was our kids that were the champions. Our kids are special.
It also
And just
helps
so
when you're a
amazing.
tiny person and you can lay down on a seat.
Right?
That makes a big difference.
Oh, but props to them.
Yeah. Good job, kids.
But guess what, kids? There is some bright light at the end of this tunnel because we have been on a long journey, and this journey is not coming to an end, but to a new chapter. We have some big, exciting news. Are we talking like big news?
For sure not that
Are we
nice.
talking like Russia World Cup big news?
No. No.
What was the other
That didn't
one that
work out.
people were guessing? Are we talking,
Did you start a new app?
nope. For sure, I'm not working behind a desk right now. We have not but one, but two really exciting things to share with you today. Tell them the first.
We bought a house.
We put the offer in on this home so long ago, and a lot of things were going wrong. And finally, the stars aligned, and we were able to purchase this very special home.
It's been a long time coming, not only because we've been traveling for the last 3 years, but we've never owned a home before. Never.
Before we left on this adventure, we were just renting
We've always
an
rented.
apartment. And then there was that crazy day when I sold my company. And it gave us the financial freedom to change our lives forever, but it didn't feel right to just buy a house, grow up, and so it was Jessica's idea.
We weren't
do
ready
the
to make any
travels.
big kid decisions,
Right.
so we were like, let's hold off and travel for a few months and figure out what we want in a future home, in a future neighborhood. Like, how do we want to raise our kids? So that's kind of where the travels started.
That's how the Buckles family was born. But
Got out
But
of
it
control.
got out of control. Got way out of control. The initial plan was 3 to 4 months of travel.
Yeah.
It has almost been 3 years on the road, traveling full time.
So what are you most excited for?
Oh my gosh. Sounds weird. Does sounds weird. Okay, this is going to sound weird, but I'm just saying it like it is. I walk into the bathroom at night and I don't know where the outlet is because every week I am walking into a different bathroom in a different house or a different hotel, wherever we are staying, and I don't know where the outlet
So
is.
you're just
I just slapping the wall, and I'm like, someday I will walk in and just confidently, boom, lights on. That's what I'm excited. What are you excited for?
I'm excited to just have friends, a community that I can like be around consistently.
Yeah.
My friends from afar have been amazing and done such a sweet job of checking in on me and trying to include me even though I've been far away.
But we've missed them so much.
But we've missed them so much. So
Right.
we're really excited to have our own place to welcome people.
Okay, so let's tell them a little bit about this house and its property. Because when we found it, like, we immediately fell in love with the location, most of all. It's on the beach.
It's right on the water.
It is our dream house. It is our dream location. It is our bucket list location, right? But the house, crazy old.
It's old.
I think it's 80 years
No,
old.
I think it's almost 100. I think once they like
No,
got
it-
inside.
It smells like it's almost 100.
Okay.
Just kidding. It smells.
It's an old house, but the location is the greatest thing about it. And when we found out that it was so old, we started doing our research. We both were like looking online,
Because this is the thing,
going
like,
on Pinterest.
it's an adorable little house.
Yeah.
And we don't want something like super fancy. Like, we love this little house. And so how do we don't want to like knock it down and rebuild it. How do we spruce it up a bit while maintaining its character and its integrity? And so I was doing research online and I came across this show with these two hosts named Andy and Candace. And they were just brilliant. Like, their design and just everything that they represented, and most of all, how they cared about old homes. So I reached out to them and I was like, who are you people? How can we just get a little bit of your time and your help? How did you get started with this show? And to our grand surprise,
Long story short, they agreed to help us with our house.
because not only were they the designers and the hosts, they were the producers and the creators of this show. And so they,
Which brings us to the next big part of our news.
our little family and our new little house is gonna be a part of a brand new show. The show is brand new and it's really cool and really unique, like the premise of it. Explain how it goes.
So the show is called Traveling Home. So for the next 7 weeks, we'll be traveling around the world, and every country we go to will be inspiration for a different room in the house.
7 different countries, inspiring 7 different sections of the home.
So Candace and Andy, we've told them what we like, we told them what we don't like. They know that, but for the next 7 weeks, we're gonna be going to a country and finding specific things that we love about a place, and
And then we'll send it back to
Send it back
Andy
to
and Candace, and they'll bring it to life in our new home. Let's see, Jessica, you spent like a day with this house when we first found
Not-
it, and you haven't seen
like
it
an
since,
hour.
right? I went and I spent like a full day there walking the premise with Andy and Candace and kind of telling them my vision for it and getting to hear theirs, and they were just so brilliant. Like, I told them, anytime it's my opinion versus theirs, like, I trust theirs over mine because that's how good they are. But they did let us pick 3 things that were our absolute like must-haves for this house. What were yours?
mine were a kitchen with a view, a garden outside, and a king-size bed.
Mine was a queen-size bed because I love being married and I want to go. So yeah, king size, queen size. It's gonna be a battle. What were my others?
Candace knows.
Super important. Like, not just for the enjoyment of a home, but like to survive, is having an outdoor shower. Super important. And then with that is I need a faucet that I can turn all the way cold without the shower turning off. So many places we visit, I go to turn it all the way cold and the shower turns off. What's that about? I need cold showers.
Okay, but the really exciting part is
More?
even more news. Okay, so as we travel, we're sending this inspiration back. They're finishing
Oh, yeah.
rooms, and every week is a brand new episode. But we will not be watching these episodes with
The
you.
final episode is us returning to the house and seeing it finished for our first time.
So, major disclaimer. Do not send us spoilers. We don't
Please,
want to
no
see
spoilers.
pictures or videos or anything. We want to be totally surprised in August when we return home. It's weird saying that. It's weird saying
You
home.
couldn't even say it.
When we go home to our new house to see what it is. Okay, so what have you learned from your travels that you want in this new house.
We have just learned how much better our lives are when we're living minimalistically.
So the thing though about that too is like not only having a few things, but the things that you do have, they have a purpose. So what, even if it's like decorations, like the decorations you have
Everything's
in
gotta be
your home,
thoughtful, have
Yeah, it
meaning,
has a purpose,
purpose.
yeah.
It needs to enhance your life, not distract your life. What's something that you've taken away from like a different culture in our travels?
That's a good question. So I really love how in almost any country you go to in the world, it's so much based around food and family and community. And I want our house to be a place, especially the kitchen and living room, where it's just open and bright and friends can always come and join us.
Growing up, there was always that house that was like,
Yeah.
everyone was always at that house.
We gotta make it that
Are we gonna have
house.
that?
We better have that house.
We gotta be the cool mom and the cool
know.
dad.
I'm a cool mom.
This would be so much. For me, it's the... You remember when we were in Switzerland, we were talking like these homes are so old, yet they're still beautiful. And if anything, the older they get, the more beautiful they got.
For sure.
That's something, like that timelessness, I think it's so important, especially nowadays when you can like build something really quickly and it'll like last for a little bit and then it'll go out of style. It's not what we want for this home. We want this home to last forever and get better with age. What do you imagine it's gonna feel like when that gate opens and you see your home?
I think
for the
I'll
first
cry.
time?
I'm positive I will cry. I'm positive I will cry.
We just have never experienced that
Yeah.
before. Like, what is that even
Especially when it's like you own it. Like,
This is why I'm so excited for us, because this wasn't just like, oh, and we happened upon a house. Like, we have for so long been working towards this, been thinking about this, and so for it to finally come, things are more meaningful when you put that much effort into them.
okay, well, is this going to change things? What's happening with the Bucket List family?
No, it will not change things, because hopefully we've made it clear from the beginning that this to us isn't just like a channel or social media. This is our family journal. So we'll continue making videos, but maybe they'll change.
Well, and travel will for sure always be a priority in our lives.
Right, we just love to travel and our kids are great at it. And so we'll continue traveling at least once every month. And so now it'll be like one video will be us adventuring to a far off country, and then the next video will be Dorothy's first soccer practice. And you know, we'll continue posting photos, so we will continue. But now, I mean, for the next 7 weeks, it's gonna be really fun because we'll continue sharing our weekly video, sharing our family adventures from each of these countries, but then there will be a second video for you to watch each Sunday, and that will be a new episode all about our house.
Candace and Andy are going to be going to town, making things work for each room and piece of the house.
So this is a big step, a new chapter for our family. We're very grateful to share it with you. We're very grateful for your kindness and support that you're constantly showing to us and our children. You ready to go home?
7 weeks, let's do it. Where are we going first, babe?
Brazil! Brazil, you were first. We are off to Brazil the rest of this week. And what section of the house will it be inspiring?
Brazil.
Don't tell them.
Okay.
They can tune in on Sunday. We'll see ya. Bye.
Oh, come along with me to my little corner of the world and dream a little dream in my little corner of the world. Tonight, my love, we'll share a sweet embrace. You'll soon forget there's any other place. And if you care to stay in my little corner of the world, then we can hide away in my little corner of the world. I